The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 195 of your daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is a brand new sealed deck, and it is the Bicycle Monsters Premium Playing Cards from PlayingCardDecks.com. So, no further ado, take a look, see what we get. Here we have the brand new Bicycle, well, still brand new sealed Bicycle Monsters Playing Cards. So, first of all, we'll find the tab and open these up so we get rid of the glare from the cellophane. If I can get the tab to even peel, and there we go. And we got rid of the glare from the cellophane there. Here we have the Bicycle Monsters playing cards in the standard glossy finish tuck box. We've got the Bicycle Monsters logo there in that red and yellow colorway. Then you got the big spade there in the middle, which is a monster with one giant eye there. And then you got like that pinkish, like kind of like flesh kind of color. Then you got like a brownish, like no, a grayish blue, like kind of like tuck box colorway. And then you got premium playing cards at the bottom. And a little bit of kind of little design around there, a little skull at the top. On the side it says the United States Playing Card Company. Other side says Air Crystal Finish, made in the USA. And you kind of got a little blood drip, kind of like font for the letters there. You got a little skull there. See, you got the same little blood kind of drip font there. On the bottom, you got PlayingCardDecks.com's logo and website. Then you got some other corporate information. These were made by the United States Playing Card Company. And then these are from 2022. On the back, you got a sneak peek of that back design. For the seal, you got a standard United States Playing Card Company black seal with the outline spade and the white border around. On the top, it says Poker Size, Limited Edition. So for the first time, we will crack the seal with my Art of Play card opener or deck opener. Crack the seal for the first time. Now that we have that open, on the inside tuck flap, you got some more corporate information and the little skull with the wings. On the inner tuck flap, here, you got a 6 and a spade with a little eyeball. So you got a 6 of spades reveal. Take the cards out of the box. On the now, there's I guess some of the cards kind of stuck in there. Now that we took a look at the tuck box, oh wait, no. On the inside of the tuck box, it's plain white. Nothing too crazy going on inside there. Now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. And first we'll start with that back design. Here we have a mirrored back design with the standard white border. Well, it's technically white, but you got the standard border going around. And for the design, you got a bunch of like creatures and monsters there. You got like the grayish blue background with a bunch of spider webs or cobwebs in the back. Then you kind of obviously got the big bats there in the middle with the skulls. Then you got a hammer and stake for like vampires or something. And then you got like a little potions there, like a little goblet kind of thing. Then you got the spiders in the corners. And then you got the big thing there. You got the Hotel Transylvania, like the vampire castle, like Dracula's castle there. And that little kind of like mirror kind of like design. And you got a little kind of like some kind of like little border around. And you got the like off-white kind of like almost like dirty kind of look to the outside of the border there. And it's a mirrored back design, so you can flip it over. And it's the same in both directions. Now for the cards you get with the deck. I guess we'll start with the Ace of Spades because some of the cards, the Jokers might have been stuck in the back. So we'll wait till we get to the back to see what those are. But we get to the Ace of Spades. And it's the same design you've seen on the front of the tuck box with this big spade there. And the kind of like fleshy kind of like look to the spade with the big eyeball there. And the spades have like the little eyeball there and the little pip there in the corner. You got the custom little pips there in the corner. And then you got that kind of like off-white, like dirtyish kind of like background there for the cards. And all the cards have that kind of like off-white, kind of like dirty, kind of like like almost like mummy kind of wrap to it. And then for the rest of the spades, they're just like slightly custom spade design. They have like the eyeball in the middle. That goes throughout the rest of the spades there. And then we get to the court cards, the Jack, Queen, and King of spades, and they're fully custom court cards. So for the first one here, you got like a Nosferatu, kind of like vampire, for the Jack of spades. Then you got, I have no idea what this is supposed to be, like some kind of seal. Because you can see like a seal there. So some woman with a seal, I'm not sure what that is. And then you got the werewolf. Then you got the custom ace of diamonds there, which is like a more realistic kind of diamond look to it. And they are custom, and little pips in the corners, and the rest of the cards have these kind of little lines on them. And that goes throughout the rest of the diamonds there. Then we got the custom, and then we got the fully custom court cards for the Jack, Queen, and King of diamonds. Here we have for the Jack of diamonds, we got a little alien. And they all have some type of little background that goes with them. So this one has a space one. I didn't mention it on the spades there. And then we got the queen here. We got like Medusa, some like fire back there, and she has like a little stone head there in her hands. Then we got the king of diamonds, which is a little devil there, with a little pitchfork and some fire behind him. And then we got the clubs here, Jack, Queen, King of clubs, fully custom court cards once again. And you got the custom pips there, and they're kind of like three skulls connected together to make the club there. And then for the king of clubs, we got the kraken, like a sea monster there, with a little boat. And we got some kind of like underwater character there. And then we got some kind of like alligator person or frog person or something like that. And we got that custom like skull kind of design kind of like clubs there. And then we get to the ace of clubs. And I was right, it is skulls because you got the skull there on the ace of clubs there. And we get to the diamond, the hearts, the fully custom hearts, the Jack, Queen, King, fully custom court cards. And then we got the fully custom heart there. It's kind of like almost like stitched back together, kind of like heart there. And we got, for the King of Hearts, we got Frankenstein's monster. Then we got the Bride of Frankenstein, right there for the Queen of Hearts. And for the Jack of Hearts, we have a zombie. And then for the rest of the hearts there, there's that kind of like heart, like more realistic kind of heart, like kind of stitched back together heart there. That goes throughout. And then for the custom Ace of Hearts, we got a more realistic heart. What actually looks like a heart. And then we got, I guess we have two extra kings of spades there. We got the werewolf. Oh, we got the werewolf, and then we got just the normal like person transforming into the werewolf. So we got two little extra kind of little gaff cards, kind of, and then we got the two custom jokers here. So we got one with a male and one with a female there, and they both say Joker, Joker. So there's the black colorway Joker and the red colorway Joker. They both have that kind of like knight kind of background there. So the male has the machete kind of weapon and a little pistol, and the woman has the crossbow there. And now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling. And it should handle pretty decently because it is a bicycle deck. But since it is fully, there's more ink to it, it's a lot of ink to it, it could make the cards handle a little bit different. But we'll find out right now because they're brand new cards. So we'll start with the springs. Well, I gotta say, the cards feel fantastic. Like, there's some kind of like, the edges feel really nice, crisp for being brand new. And you got that nice like pop to the noise like of the springs. And they're nice and springy, like they're not even like that stiff. Like for being like a brand new deck, they're not even like that stiff. They almost like feel slightly broken in. They're still a little bit stiff. They're not like the flexiblest cards ever, but they're still pretty nice flexibility to them. And the springs feel nice and smooth. Well, now time for the fans. And you can see you kind of got a little pattern there with the edges of the cards. I'm not sure if they'll get mixed up or not, if you like flip the cards over or not. Oh, one card's kind of flipped over, the ace of clubs there. Well, as you can see, they spread nice and evenly. You can see most of the pips and numbers. It's just the way that the cards are made. It's hard to see some of the numbers there. But they feel pretty nice and smooth. No stickiness or clumpiness right out of the box, which is nice. Now time for the Pharaoh. A nice smooth Pharaoh there, except for the fact that I kind of misaligned the packets there. And now time for a giant fan of the back design, and the interlocked and weaved pretty flawlessly. Now for that kind of giant fan there. These cards are a little bit slippery just because they're like straight out of the box. Now for that reverse Pharaoh. And the reverse Pharaoh wasn't as like smooth. I kind of had to slightly slide and push them together. But the interlocked and weaved pretty flawlessly there. Now time for the giant fan of the faces. Now time for the Riffle Shuffle or Bridge Shuffle. Well, they feel pretty smooth for the Riffle Shuffles and Bridge Shuffles. There's no real issues so far. They feel pretty nice and smooth, so that's nice. They work almost every time. I've only messed them up like twice. So the Riffle Shuffles and Bridge Shuffles, nice and smooth there. Now time for a few packet cuts. The worm kind of worked there. But the packet cuts felt pretty smooth there. They only want that they did feel like they were going to slide in my hands a little bit. Like when I was doing some of the moves, like they feel like they didn't want to just slide in my hands a little bit, but not too much. We have to worry about it too much. Now time for the one-handed cut or Charlier cut. Now time for the dribble. All the dribbles feel nice and smooth. There. No real issues with the dribbles. Nice and smooth. And nice and satisfying. Now for the time for the spread fan. Oops, nope, that's the... And lastly, spread the cards on the table. Well, I gotta say, it's a pretty fun and interesting custom deck of bicycle cards. Here, playing card decks make some pretty interesting bicycle cards. You got that full, and it's a fully custom deck of cards, front and back, because you got the where it would be normally a white colorway, you got that kind of like the mummy kind of like texture and like look and color to it. They look the old kind of like wrap kind of style to it, and you got the fully custom back design there, which looks fantastic. And if you're like into like monsters and stuff, this would be a fun deck to pick up, or just a fan of custom bicycle cards in general. Then you got the fully custom fonts there, with the pips and everything, and you got the fully custom court cards, which each court card has a different type of monster on it. A unique monster to everything, and the custom pips there and suits and stuff. So overall, the design is fun and fantastic. Then you've got the handling, which is pretty smooth, other than the cards are being a little bit slippery just because they're brand new out of the box. So they're a little bit slippery for that. But other than them being a little bit slippery, I found no real issues. They're pretty smooth in every category. And nice and flexible. Not too stiff and not too like overly bendy and flexible. Just the right amount of bend to them, which is nice. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. This has been day 195 of your daily deck review. This has been the Bicycle Monster playing cards from Playing Card Decks. And I'm the Canadian Card Collector, signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.